My biggest thing, I still say, a team. Is it a naked team without a stadium? What?
I don't know what.
What's a naked team?
I don't understand.
Edwin supports the naked team without the stadium. Anyway, Charlie, what's going on? Who's winning this Premier League title?
Look, when I when I heard we were doing this, I said no. I have to do a proper job, proper analysis.
Break down for me.
So I put in all three teams. Their remaining games, and I did a difficulty rating of each of the games based on the teams they were facing, their record, previous record, the form they were in, and everything.
That's it.
And I went into it, believe me, by God, I went into it thinking Liverpool would win the Premier League.
Yeah. Behave yourself.
You win.
I tried.
You mean you tried?
Believe me, I tried.
Hey, Charlie.
But then there are a couple of reasons why I just realized this is Man City's title.
Charlie, what's going on? I'm not hosting the show again. You're supposed to come and host the show.
Let's hear him.
Hey,
Ben, I mean, these are just projections. It's not the fact.
you are all false prophets.
Projection.
Let's listen to you. What you have to say.
Look, I'm going to go through a few of the games. I'm going to run through them, so it will be very quick. First of all, Liverpool's fixtures. First one, Manchester United. And the rating is out of 5. I gave it a rating of 4, difficulty rating of 4, because Liverpool are winless against Man United this season. United's form is very patchy, but still, it's at Old Trafford. United are coming off a very difficult couple of games, which might danger them to win this one. And the last 6 meetings between the two teams at Old Trafford, United have won 3, drawn 2, and lost only once. So at Old Trafford, they certainly have won over Liverpool, at least in recent times. So that's a difficult.
And if the form for Liverpool against United this season is anything to go by, that's a game they should be probably scared of.
Exactly. That's why I pushed it up to a rating of 4. Crystal Palace at home, that's a rating of 1. Palace are a tricky side, there's no doubt about it. But in their last 10 games, they've only won 2. And those 2 were to Burnley and Sheffield United. I'm sorry, but that says a lot. And right now, they are in no danger of being drawn into the relegation battle. They are very comfortable where they are. And their top half of the table, they can't reach it at the moment. So
nothing at stake for them.
Exactly. Difficulty rating of 1 for Liverpool. Next one, Fulham away from home. Fulham are a very difficult team to beat. They're actually unbeaten in 7 of their last 10 games this season. And they gave Liverpool a really difficult time in the first game. And they have Rodrigo Muniz in some really good form. So I gave it a difficult rating of 3 particularly because Fulham are at home for that game. Next one, Everton. It's a derby, and I gave it a difficulty rating of 2 out of 5.
Should be 3 actually. Liverpool's record at Goodison Park is very it's not great actually.
No, it's 2. Draw. And there's
a lot of draws in that fixture.
Look,
I think Liverpool in the last
against Everton
4 years have not struggled to win.
Not struggled, but at Goodison it's not as straightforward.
Yes, but the point is that they always come out on the right side.
I gave it a difficult rating of 2, but the only reason
out of 5.
The only reason I didn't make it 1 is because Everton are playing at home for that one. Because in the last 30 meetings in all competitions, Everton have won twice. Fine, the draws may come.
And if you're Liverpool, a draw is the last thing you need in this run.
But there are 30 meetings, Everton have won twice.
Fair.
Liverpool have the advantage in this derby, and it's not even close. So next game, West Ham, rating of 3 because West Ham are very good, but they are very inconsistent. They might have European ambitions when these two teams meet, but it's still a difficult period. And I go back to these 3 games. These 3 games are away from home. Fulham away, Everton away, West Ham away. And they are April 21st, April 24th, April 27th. Few days apart. Before that, Liverpool played the second leg of the Europa League against Atalanta. That's also 3 days before. Game, 3 days before. And it's away from home. So in the space of it's 12 days, Liverpool play 4 away games consecutively.
In the space of how many days?
In the space of 12 days.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's
they
actually
played
crazy.
4 games away from home.
Hey.
So that's the 14th.
Look, that's one of the...
That's what? 14th. 21st.
21st,
21st,
24th, 27th. Those are the Premier League games.
Yes, okay.
I believe the Atlanta game is on the 18th.
That's a
Yeah, okay.
tricky one.
Because 14th April is a Sunday.
Yes.
18th is a Thursday.
Yes.
Then Liverpool play Sunday. Then they play Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then they play Saturday.
Charlie.
Yeah, that's
So
quite
that's a
Rugged.
very difficult run away from home. And I'm sorry, Liverpool already have their injury issues. They already have their fatigue issues. That's going to be a very telling period. So that's one reason that convinced me. Let's go to Manchester City.
Okay.
Crystal Palace rating of 3 because they are a very difficult side for Manchester City, especially
Early kickoff tomorrow.
Early kickoff.
We will be here.
Early kickoff.
We will be here.
But-
Friends of Palace.
But it's a rating of 3 because they've won, as I said, 2 of their last 10. And I mean, if you're a team in this form, it's difficult to play against Manchester City at any point in time. So it's the chances of them winning is very difficult. Go to Brighton on the April 25th. Brighton have been in very bad form recently, but they are still a deserving side, and they are one of the sides that can actually match up to Manchester City in terms of possession. But without Kaoru Mutuma, it takes a huge advantage from their team. So I expect City to win that one too. So we go all the way to West Ham, rating of 3. They are a very decent side, very inconsistent. At that point, they might have lost any chances of getting into the Champions League or Europa League play. So it makes it easier for Man City. The most difficult tie Man City have to take on is, as everyone has said, the Spurs. Because Spurs gave Man City a really tough fight at the Etihad. They ended 3-3 in that game. They have top 4 ambitions. It's an away match. So everything says that is going to be City's toughest match. And you look at Liverpool and City, the tough matches they have to play. Clearly, Man City have easier matches in the running. Now we go to Arsenal, who face, per my rating, Brighton, who are level 4 for them, because in their last 10 meetings, Brighton have won 5, Arsenal have won 4. That's Brighton. Aston Villa, which is a rating of 4 for me again, because Aston Villa, we know, is a good, very, very good side. They've already beaten Arsenal this season. They have a chance to make top 4, and they want to finish in Europe. They are a really good side under Unai Emery, who has his eyes set on Arsenal again. So that's a difficulty rating of 4. So 2 4s already.
Oh, Arsenal Football
The
Club,
North
man.
London Derby, rating of 5, because it's away from home already. Always give Arsenal difficult games, Tottenham, and they also have top 4 hopes. So
They would like to spoil their party.
they would like to spoil the party. So that's what 3 clubs with ratings of 4 or
For
above.
Arsenal.
And then you have United, who I think are going to give Arsenal a real game at Old Trafford.
That's such a tough running.
At Old Trafford. So I feel of the 3 teams, Arsenal are the ones going to fall off. And they are probably going to fall off very early. I know they are in very good form, and sorry to the Arsenal fans. You have Champions League. You have Champions League
The way you
ambitions
are
too.
saying that thing with conviction and
No, they are
apologizing
going to,
is
they are going
killing
to
me.
fall off very early. And I think they are going to put a lot more focus into the Champions League and probably not end up going anywhere there too.
Charlie.
I'm sorry.
Finish him. That's the fatality coming.
This has a calm way.
That's very. Why
My
would they,
Arsenal people will not be happy with you at
They'll
all.
not be happy.
Why would
but
they want
Charlie,
to
we
do
have to
that?
say the truth. You have to say the truth.
Charlie,
they could end up winning the
They
league.
even have
Honestly,
to, I didn't even add the game against Chelsea because that's a huge derby. Chelsea are probably going to turn.
But that game is
But
at the
it's-
Emirates.
it's at the Emirates,
Chelsea
exactly.
might
You see,
turn
It's
up.
another
but
big
to be-
game
to be-
that
In that
Chelsea.
one, I tip Arsenal to win.
It's
be
another
honest-
big game that Chelsea have to look forward to. So
Yeah.
it's another huge one for Arsenal.
To be honest, if you look at the fixtures, realistically, Arsenal have the toughest fixtures.
They don't have the toughest
They
fixtures.
have
And